How can you stand out from competitors in the podcasting market? Stay till the last of this video because I am going to give you some solid tips so you can avoid this and you can work on a plan that is there for you. So the first thing is like do not compare yourself to another podcaster even if you guys have the same content going on, have the same niche. Simply they're not you, you're not them. The fact that they are gaining like some audience and you're not is basically because you're focusing on them, not on you. Mind your own business. That's what I always say to people. It's like you get into this idea of like, oh my god, this is the best, the best quality. And I think that I already shared that in another video of mine, like talking about this. But the idea is to make sure that there is actually a goal that you're behind. So once you focus on that, it won't matter like how many people are going to start this. Like a lot of people start their podcast on a daily basis and then they drop on it. But because you will be having an idea to support your business or to at least share your areas of expertise, someone else's angle is not like yours, or someone else's perspective mindset is not going to match yours. And even if it does, they don't walk the same walk, they don't talk the same talk. So you make sure that the first thing before you kind of like jump into, oh, there's like a lot of competition, I'm not going to stand out, is like because you're focusing on a lot of people and you're not minding your own business, you're not minding your own podcast business. So you want to first do that. Second, when it comes up to creating podcasts from the same category, same content going on, we as listeners, we have different preferences, right? Some of us will like this podcast and won't change that podcaster. If anyone is going to create the same content, they like that person and they're going to stick to it, right? So you need to find your own audience by doing your promotion on a regular basis, by sticking to your schedule, be consistent with the content and be consistent with your distribution. So you don't want to be behind that. You want to make sure that you're at least managing the basics of like a consistent schedule. The third thing is pretty much when you are in that area of like wanting to leverage a platform or leverage a place or leverage a topic just so you can attract, you can simply have a conversation with them. Tell them like, hey, I like what you guys are doing, I'm doing the same thing, I just wanted to have like some insights regarding like the audience you guys are building. Maybe we can collaborate and have like a podcast episode together, so instead of like competing, how about we collaborate, right? So that can like open some doors for you, open some ideas for you, and you can talk actually about the same thing. Not, I mean, like the same thing, but talk within someone that has like the same perspective in terms of like content and stuff. So these are like some general tips. I'm always happy to deliver more. I do one-on-one like type of conversation where I go through your podcast and give you all the tips needed, the insight needed. So feel free to reach out if you need any help. And if not, please feel free to drop any insights that I missed during this video. I'm not perfect and I'm not a know it all. So you're more than welcome to, drop it. And see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.